Good morning, it's Raven Scry here today, doing my scroll thing once again. This time it is early hours of the morning, and things certainly do feel exciting. We're picking up. It's the time that we've all been waiting for in this market, and I feel as though we're moving into pretty positive things. I don't know, it's going to be a bit of a wild ride, but it's certainly getting closer. I know that I've been doing some scrolls with you guys in the past, and often I start at the top of the kind of list, but I thought today, seeing as we never get further down, I might just kind of have a little bit of a scroll a little bit further down to some of the the lower projects, and see if anything kind of sticks out, or there's any vibes around anything that's coming through. And if I don't speak to something, it doesn't mean it's not going to do well, or it's just a random kind of scroll thing. And I just thought I'd share this with you guys, because that's something that I think some of you enjoy. So it's nice to just also connect in the morning and just to say a little hello to everyone. I hope that you had a good week. It's the weekend here, and we've got the big football grand finals today, and in Melbourne it's such a big thing. Here in Australia, the grand final day, and the teams play, and everyone gets together and watches the game. And I mean, to be honest, I'm not really into the whole footy vibe, but that's something that goes on over here, and we even have a public holiday for it, which to me I think is a bit ridiculous. But the Aussies, they love their football. So yes, on that note, that's this weekend's vibe. And I actually looked out the window this morning, and there was these beautiful big hot air balloons that were floating on by, and I was like, ooh, I haven't seen something like that for years. So it was kind of a nice start to the day. I tried to grab my camera to take a few photos, but by the time I grabbed it, I've tried to take it, and they passed, and also the battery went clink and was flat. So I'm like, so I missed it, but I did see it. I caught the energy as it flew on by. Yeah, so that's kind of just vibes from my neck of the woods today. Let's just have a little scroll, I haven't started down near 100, but we're down a little bit higher, but okay, not token. Feel like some good things are going to happen there. Some of these are having some nice little boosts, as you can see, 21%. And so many have had nice boosts so far. When I say so many, there's been quite a few. So many haven't as well. But some of them are really sort of jumping up at this time, where we're kind of switching over to this more a mode of momentum, which is nice. Gala. Feel positive around Gala. Beam. Now, Beam has come in. Often when I I take myself to the top of the bull market. Now, I feel like, the top of the bull market feels to be in 2025 to me. But there is this rainbow that always appears at the top. Now, I can't help but connect it to Beam, to think of Beam. I'm feeling pretty positive about that one, doing some pretty amazing moves, and its market cap's not that low, and it's 1 cent. Like, people always love the little 1 centers, even though it doesn't really matter what the price is. Who knows? That one, maybe it'll be 50 cents soon. That'd be pretty awesome, wouldn't it? Okay, so what do we got? Just doing the scroll. So many of the older projects, they kind of sit there, and you wonder, I think a lot of them will pick up off their low positions of where they've been, but to what degree is really the question. AKT, Akash, I think will have some nice movement. It really has had, I don't know, like over the years, it's it's kind of looked like it's going to move, but it never quite breaks out. It's like I always almost sort of wait for that one to fully move beyond, but there is some limitation that's been there with it. But as I connect, I feel like that's a good one. It'll be interesting to see if Sand token picks itself up again as we move along. I do have some Ronin, which I think it's connected to Axie. It's the blockchain of Axie, I think. Let me know if that's not right, but I think it is. Okay, so AIOZ has been asked about quite a bit lately. I feel like it's a good one. I feel like there's positive vibes around that one. As we keep scrolling. Okay, what have we got? I'm not really feeling pulled to anything here. Dogs, maybe there's something around that. I was speaking about a dog token with a big grin some months ago that came through from Spirit, this dog with a big grin, and it has sort of dog houses and other things connected to it, which could be, game references. Now, I kind of thought, maybe it's Bendog. I didn't sort of get full clarity on that. I kind of surfed around different possibilities for that. Actually, one of my Patreon subscribers just spoke about Kendu Inu, which apparently shortly after that that video, it did 1000x. Now, I looked at Kendu Inu, and it is a dog head with big teeth, so I'm like, maybe it's that. But who knows? I mean, 1000x already, it's a pretty big run. So yeah, it's interesting to see what Spirit shows, how they bring it in, and really to fine tune it and sort of go, okay, it's definitely this one. Sometimes it's quite sort of difficult. Some of them have better energies than others, so we just kind of flow with it. But yeah, I guess some of these little signs, these little symbols that Spirit gives aren't so little, and they can be quite simple. So anything that comes through that you feel like, maybe it's connected to that in regards to projects or tokens, like maybe you're onto something, and I feel like there can be hidden messages and meanings that come through. And it's almost like it's a portal that is opened through me for you guys to see. And, it can be seeing the things that I share, but also opening up other things for you to discover is the way that it feels. And I feel like that's part of the role that I'm playing here at this time. All right, so radium. I know that it feels as though it's gonna be used quite a lot, that one. So, it could be positive just in that regard. I know you all love T-Fuel, Theta. Yes, positive vibes too, for sure. Super, feel like, Super can certainly do some reasonable moves. Turbo, I did a reading on recently. It was quite good as well. Okay. So what else do we have? Well, we have dog, another dog token that's up 20%. Actually, let's have a quick look at dog. Dog go to the moon. Yeah, only in this space. It's so funny. This space. Will it go to the moon is the question. Another positive one, Peppy Coin. I have heard a lot of good things about Peppy Coin, and there is some sort of energy that with it to me that feels like it sits in a place that could suddenly move. It's like it has had some reasonable moves with it, but it sort of sits there, and it's like it feels like at a time, at a point, it's just going to go boom and take off and do some pretty good moves. So that's what I feel around that one. Another one I do like is Arkham, ARKM. I have a bag of Arkham, and I feel positive, like big glowing energy around that one. It's got an expanse with it that feels pretty promising to me as well. So what else do we have? I'm kind of flicking on by some of these older ones. And again, not to say some of these aren't going to do reasonable things, but I'm just not feeling drawn today. All right, so where are we? We're around the 200 mark. We've got Zill, good old Zill. All you need is Zill. And I will be doing a reading on that one soon because it's been a while to look into it. So, yeah, she's been a little bit sad, let's say, Zill, over the last time. But, you know, I believe in her, so we will look further into her soon. I don't know why it's a her, but that just came to the forefront then. I feel like Alluvium will have some decent movement. Now, PolyX, I feel quite positive about PolyX as well. I feel like it's sisters with Pendle. Now, I think I know that they are both connected within sectors, or is it RWAs? Sometimes I'm a little bit vague with all the details, but I just know that they connect, those two, and I feel very strongly about Pendle. And some would say feel a little bit stronger about Pendle than PolyX, but I also feel like they're both connected. So it's a good one. Is how I feel there. Okay, what else do we have? Osaka. Yes, that's going to do some great things, I feel. That's been one of the special ones that I feel is going to surprise some people. And, you know, I have done readings in the past that have been quite picturesque about Osaka and what it offers. It almost has this gift feeling. It has this special energy with it that, you know, doing many readings, some of them are, you know, the energy is like moving along, but when I came to this one, there was something powerful and special with this one. So yeah, that'll be interesting to see how that goes. Now T, let me have a look, is that Threshold? Yes, it is Threshold Network. Now, I don't know if you guys remember, but the mention of a T project that was going to do something quite impressive, and I was pondering what that T was. I didn't get a full yes to Threshold Network, but this sort of T propeller was quite strong in the way that the information came through. Now, I've been pondering whether that's Tau as well, this big T. But yeah, just seeing that one there. It's interesting. Okay, so Pal AI, I think will have a reasonable run. But you know, we're getting down into lower areas, and just a word of, you know, caution. With the lower we go, the more volatile, generally speaking, these projects, some of these, you know, they're a lot more risky than the top 50, let's say. Excuse me. So just be mindful and be careful. If you're going in on something, please be careful and follow your heart and your intuition. If something doesn't feel right, please just back off. Coty. Yeah, I feel like Coty's gonna, like, it's like I see Coty moving up, moving down, moving up, and sort of doing a bit of a zigzag, and then pop, and it moves up. So yeah, feel good about Coty there. What else do we have here? Band. Gee, that was an old one. Wasn't Band like connected to Chainlink in the Oracle sense? Some of these tokens, I haven't really heard anything about them or seen anything in connection to them for years. And I'm like, ooh, my old friend Band. You know, they've all got their little personalities. Okay, One. Harmony One. I feel like she will move too. You know, she's going to have some reasonable moves as well in there. Yeah, she was a big one from last cycle. But yeah, big things, big energy around that one as well. So it'll be interesting to see how it goes moving forward. All right, I might do a couple more and then kind of wind it up. Just wanted to involve you guys in the scroll this morning. Andy, is that Andy on base? I think it's Andy on ETH. Now, I don't know how, in the different chains, how much this can change within the variance of the trajectory of these projects. You guys probably do. So, please talk about it in the comments. Are they fully separated projects on the different chains, or are they what's the connection there? I mean, obviously they're the same project, just whether you buy them on a certain chain or not. I mean, ETH, it doesn't, it may not do as well as Andy on base. Andy on base seems to be the one that I've heard a lot about. So yeah, interesting. I don't know, talk about it below, guys. I'm doing these readings, but I'm by no means an expert. And I've just been in the space for years and had my own personal experience, which has been very interesting and challenging at times. Big Time, I feel like Big Time's going to do some big moves, although it's had some pretty awful drops in the last several months. Sushi, yeah, I feel hopeful with Sushi. There's something there. All right, any last ones as I just scroll? Anything catch my eye? A lot of people have been asking me around Velo, which I couldn't recall. I did a reading around it. I couldn't recall what came through the reading, but someone's just updated me with, yes, there was good things to say around Velo, so possibly Velo doing some good things as well. I've noticed Reef has been on a bit of a run, which is, I'm very happy for you, Reef holders, because it had certainly gotten pretty squashed in the mix there. So exciting, Reef. Excuse my croaky voice. It's gone croak this morning. Maybe there's a frog token trying to come through my voice. Oh, stranger things have happened. Oh, I'm back to Moo the Bull. That was where I ended last time. So we did get down to 400. Interesting. I feel as though I've selected totally different tokens though. Mother. Now I hear a lot around Azalea's. Iggy. I think it's Iggy, actually. Or is it Izzy? Oh, I don't know. I think it's Iggy. Azalea's token, Mother. I hear that she is one staunch businesswoman. And it's interesting because I hear that she's from a place called Mullumbimby. And that's north of where I am, quite a way up near, sort of higher up in Australia. And she grew up in this town, and then she went over to overseas and made it big with music, and now she's got this token that seems to be very spoken about, but a staunch businesswoman that really is understanding the connection with community and tokens in community, and sort of the business side of things. So there could be some interesting things to come with that token. So I'm kind of watching that one too. There's a long way to go with some of these tokens, and tokens that are connected to famous people particularly, but there could be some hope with the one with her. Mother. Okay. All right. So what else do we have? Anything else? Should I do I'll just spin, where we land? Ooh, okay. Ooh, snack. Cheeky little snack. It was interesting. I was talking to my mum about snack. She was saying, this one. And I'm like, And there's been a lot of references to snakes coming in. And coming in around readings to do with crypto, but also coming in for my own personal connections at this time. There's been a lot of references to snakes, and the more I listen to it, that seems the louder it's speaking. Now, Snake is just there, so, you know, possibly some good things to come for Snake. Should we do the spin again? Let's go. Ooh, where are we going to land? Oh, I'm not feeling that drawn to anything here. The one that calls me the most is Storage. Okay, one more time. Let's do it. Let's end on this last one. Okay, Spirit, can you land me on a point, on a page, there's going to be a token on there that is extremely successful, that's going to pop big time. Okay, let's go. Oh dear. What have we got? I look down at pups. Interesting. I don't even know of pups. Ordinal's old. Well, who knows? Maybe it's pups, or what else do we have on this page? There's nothing else I'm really feeling drawn to here. Okay. There's a part of me that just wants to do one last spin. It's like I'm at sort of some sort of pokies. I just like, come on, just one more. All right, one more, Spirit, come on. Again, I'm not feeling, okay, what's the one that draws me the most? What have we got? I'm feeling drawn to Boson. And ERN out of those ones. And okay, this is for real this time. One more, last one. What do we have here? Oh, we've gone into like low territory. I'm not really sure out of any of these. I don't think I know any of them either. Okay, let's just connect in to see which one's giving me the most good energy here. Punk is giving me some okay energy. And TT as well, out of that page. All right, well, after the crazy spins at the end, I'm going to leave it there for our video today. I hope you enjoyed our scroll, just a casual scroll, and also, you know, a casual connection to you guys. Just letting you know I'm still here and getting excited for the runs that are about to come. We've been waiting for this, so it is the time now to prepare yourselves. Spirit has been really bringing it to my attention to be reminding to everybody to get ready, to be prepared for what's to come, and to know your moves. What are you going to do? What's your plan? Because if everything starts going crazy, which I feel as though it will, your head's going to become most likely a little bit more clouded, because the collective energy is going to come in and start pulling you in all directions. And that's not necessarily, but it's got the possibility of doing that. So really try and remain centered in your own centeredness, in your own knowing. That's so key. But if you've got some sort of a plan before the craziness comes, that's even better. So a bit of both. Preparing yourself with a plan and also centering your energy. And, as we move into this time in the market, a daily practice of centering your energy would be very useful, even if it's 5 minutes, just stilling your mind, breathing, centering. I guarantee you'll do a lot better if you have some sort of a practice like that. And, it doesn't have to be long, just a little check-in every day, because it will keep you balanced and centered. Okay, my friends, I'm going to move off into the day. I think I'm going to go down to the gym, have a bit of a workout, and and then I'm going to move off into the day, into the sun, and who knows what happens from there. But I appreciate you all, and I'm going to be back again next week with a few videos. I'm due to do the video on the crypto space for October, so that's going to be coming. There is also a video that I'm wanting to do. There has been mention of something going on in May with Spirit that could be quite big, Earth event. So I feel as though moving into delving a little bit deeper with that will be important too. So there's some things that I'm pondering coming up which are quite exciting, and I'm sharing some of this stuff too over in Patreon. I also offered a meditation over there, which was really cool. There's some awesome people gathering over there in the community. It's really quite amazing, beautiful community. I feel very blessed, and the energy's starting to build more and more as people come in, and I feel all their lovely energies from all around the globe. We've got people from all around the globe gathering, so it's just really special. So if you feel to come over there, please do. You're always welcome. And if not, I'll see you back again here very soon. Raven Scry signing off.